today I want you to look at the bid strategy that you're using in your campaigns and really think about if it's the right strategy for you. So I'm going to look at a few different examples here and talk through the bid strategies that are used and what I might do differently. So this particular account is using a maximize clicks strategy. This is a setting that I never recommend. Maximize clicks is the wrong goal. Clicks are never the goal in a campaign. You want clicks, I can get you clicks for really cheap, but it's going to cost you because none of those clicks are actually going to lead to customers. So maximize clicks is Google is going to try to get you as many clicks as possible. That means it's going to be sending you the cheapest clicks. Cheap meaning they don't cost you much, and also cheap meaning they're really not of any value to you. So maximize clicks is the wrong strategy. Now you can see there aren't any conversions here, so we really can't set up a strategy based on conversions right now. So we need to have a click-focused strategy, but rather than maximize clicks, what it should be is Manual CPC. And if you need to rewind that to see how I got there, go ahead. But it should be manual cost per click. That way we're setting a limit for the amount we want to pay per click, but it's not necessarily just focused on the cheapest clicks. We can now manually optimize and try to make sure we're bringing in high value clicks into the campaign. I'd also recommend actually checking this box for Enhanced CPC and optimizing for conversions. Even if there aren't any conversions in the account right now, Google is actually going to help and try to send you higher value traffic when you're using Enhanced CPC. So this is the setup I'd recommend for this particular campaign until there are some more conversions coming in. Let's look at another account. So this account is using maximize conversions in the active campaigns. But if you look here, there aren't really any conversions, right? The main issue in this account is that it's not tracking conversions. Conversions are happening. From what I've seen in the account, it's the kind of service that people are actually going to be going to a website and calling or filling out a form. They're just not getting tracked. So if our conversions aren't getting tracked, the maximize conversion strategy isn't going to do any good. So in this case, this account really needs to get conversion tracking set up so that conversions will be tracked. You can see here calls from the website. This is using Google's native website call tracking integration, which doesn't work very good. So I'd recommend a third-party system like CallRail or PhoneWagon to more accurately track calls from the website. And then also making sure that contact forms are being tracked. Once there are more conversions coming in, this maximize conversions is going to work a little better. Ultimately, though, what I'd shift to is a Target CPA strategy, where we're going to set the desired amount per conversion, and then Google's system is going to help us get conversions for that target amount. If that's not working, if we're not really getting traffic, you may need to bid with a higher Target CPA. Or if you're getting a lot of conversions, you can either increase your budget or start to lower your Target CPA. And Google's system is going to help you get those conversions within the Target CPA amount that you've set. But we need the conversions here to be able to do that. Let's look at one more account. This account you can see is using manual cost per click. Now, and you can also see that there are a good number of conversions coming in through this account. These are all online leads. Now, before I get into this, I will say this account should also be tracking phone calls. So I'd like to see phone call conversion tracking set up. on the website. That way, we're going to have even more conversion data to work with. But even with this many conversions, Google's Target CPA bidding is going to help you out here. It's going to work pretty well. So I'd recommend setting up Target CPA in this account. Now, if you don't want to go all in, maybe just do it on one of these campaigns. You can see how it goes. The other thing that we want to do so that we're not accidentally going all in is setting a bid limit. So we might set a Target CPA of $30 or $25, but we also want to set a maximum bid limit. You can see in these campaigns, we have manual bid limits set. Higher value type keywords have higher bids for them, but there is a limit, right? So when we're setting up Target CPA, in order to set a limit, you actually have to set it up as a portfolio strategy. So right here, we'd do Target CPA, and then whatever we want to set this at. And then under advanced options, you can set a maximum bid limit. This prevents Google from going really high and delivering some really expensive clicks just because they think that they have a higher chance of converting. I've seen clicks get pretty high in some cases when you're using Target CPA bidding if you don't have a limit set. So we're using a portfolio strategy so that we can set a maximum bid limit, because if we just try to set a Target CPA bid in a campaign, there's no way to set a limit. Okay, so portfolio strategy allows us to set that limit. Then once you've set that, you can still come into the campaign and into each ad group and adjust the Target CPA for each ad group. Presumably, these different keywords are going to have a different value. Commercial junk removal is going to be more valuable than a residential removal. That is why they're bidding higher right now for commercial removal. You can do the same for your Target CPA. Okay, come in here, set a higher Target CPA for the more valuable ad groups, because of course, not all conversions are created equal. But that's what I would recommend in this account, because we have a good number of conversions, is to start using Target CPA bidding. That's it for today. Hopefully, either you were using a good strategy already, or you're thinking about changing to a strategy that is going to work a little better for your account. My name is Kyle Sellerud, and I'll see you in the next video.